What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new Unranked to Diamond episode. Today we're actually going to play some VARUS. So I was first picking the draft. I hadn't quite got everything ready to go yet, but so we just kind of like picked a champ and then we're getting into the recording now, basically. But we're partway through the champion stage. I'm just considering whether I want to go further or whether I want to go Deathfire Touch. I'm thinking, yeah, I definitely want to go Deathfire Touch. So I don't really want to go near any of these champions. Lucian's okay, but like Jarvan, Cassiopeia, Kennen, I don't want any part of that. So yeah, I'm not going near that. My runes, by the way, are Armor Pen, Magic Resist, Armor Pen Reds, Magic Resist Blues, AD Quints, and Armor Yellows. So that's actually pretty decent for like a pokey build with the Deathfire Touch and stuff. That's what I assume we're probably gonna go for, is more like a a poke style. I think like we'll probably take the Korean build and we'll put it on the VARUS. So I think that's probably a good idea. Like we'll go we'll probably do a Jace build. So the Koreans on Jace right now are going Manamune, Ghostblade, Dustblade, Black Cleaver, and that's actually pretty decent. It's a lot of armor shred. I don't know if I need the Black Cleaver, to be honest, like on VARUS. So we'll probably skip that part. I don't know about the Dustblade either. We'll see. I have no idea if I actually want to do that or not. But just like heavy AD and armor pen and just shredding like that, I think that'll be pretty decent. We have a pretty decent lane though as well. Why am I saying decent so much? I have no idea. But yeah, so Sona, I forgot to switch the thingy. Sorry about that. 1 second. Yeah, so we have a pretty decent team comp. We have Varus Sona. Part of the reason I picked Varus was because of the Sona. Like, Sona's a very good team fight champion, but she's also like, I can chain crowd control. We can chain each other's crowd control in, and she can kind of like take care of me in the lane phase a bit. Kassadin against Cassiopeia. I think Cass wins that early, but Cass kind of outscale, which is nice. Kha'Zix, Jarvan, probably a skill matchup, but I'd say Kha'Zix is a bit of an edge, and Riven, Kennen. I think Kennen probably wins that, especially with Ignite. I don't know though. It depends. If Riven's good, like I think you could win any lane, so it doesn't really matter, but I feel like Kennen should probably win that early because you just Q, W, and you use your E to run away, right? So yeah, I don't know. Anyway, welcome you lovely people to another gameplay. Today we're playing VARUS AD carry. I don't know. I love VARUS, man. I love VARUS. I wish it would come back into the meta properly, but this is probably about as close into the meta as we're going to get him, I think, right now. We have a pretty decent team comp, though, I think, really. They have a pretty scary one as well, like a lot of magic damage. It would be really good for us to have a big super tank at the front who just stack like Locket and loads of magic resist, and he would never die. They don't really have like, they have Lucian, I guess, and like Jarvan, but we'd be able to kill those guys quite fast. So I felt that would have been really good time to have a tank, but never mind. Never mind with that one. Yeah, so Varus I think is actually decent-ish right now. I have another Corki build that I want to play. I actually have another Corki build that I want to play right now. So, oh no, I can't tell you. I can't tell you what it is, but it's really cool. It's like a lot of Koreans are doing it right now, obviously, so I found it. Actually, a lot of like Challenger players or Master players, Diamond 1 players are using it over here as well, and it's actually really cool. So, I'm gonna show you that at some point, probably this week. I'm gonna play another Corki game. My nose is like blocked for some reason, which is not cool. Yeah, so this lane phase has a lot of poke, like with us two, which is good, and these guys have quite a bit like of all in, I think. So we're like basically like poke heavy. They're more about the dive and the fight. So hopefully we can survive the Dark Seal. Wow, this Kassadin is very cocky, very cocky. But yeah, so we're gonna play like a pokey style of Varus. We're probably gonna go a style of Korean build, I assume. Jace. The Koreans love Jace right now. Like they absolutely have a massive hard-on for him, and the build they're going at the moment is like Manamune, Ghostblade, Dustblade, and Black Cleaver. Probably not going to get the Black Cleaver, but we'll get the rest of it. So runes, by the way, we've actually got an armor pen and AD, like Jin runes. We haven't actually got attack speed, so this is why like my general CSing and stuff is going to be a bit worse. By the way, I just fired that down the queue, down the minions to try and get the first level 2 of the game, and then we can probably go a bit more aggressive. But yeah, probably not gonna get the Black Cleave. I don't think it's that good on Varus. It's like okay, but I feel like Last Whisper would probably just be better. Plus we need some more AD, really. I really want to go here. So we're actually going to do a reasonable amount of damage already early. Like, if you look, like, that's a pretty decent chunk out of Thresh's health just for 2 spells. Have to be careful now. You can tell Thresh really wants to go because he's sticking so close by. And we're going to have to see how this goes. Trying to work out if I want to go really aggressive or not. Like, at the moment, I'm okay with Sona just poking and I'll fire out the occasional stuff. Like, it's good to poke the Thresh and everything for sure, but, like, oh, damn, I need to work on my CS, though. I need to just shut up and work on my CS. Okay, I got the cannon. It's good poking him, but, like, he's got 3 potions, right? So, it's gonna kind of, like, it's not really gonna stick too much. Okay, he definitely doesn't win that, so I don't know what he was thinking of doing there. Varus is way more damage than people think, and I think that's kind of why he just went so ham and aggressive there. It does burn your mana though. Varus is pretty mana intensive. Like, your E is 80 mana and your Q is 70. It's pretty insane. Like, yes, your W doesn't have a mana cost, right? Because it's passive, kind of. So it kind of like makes up for it. Normally you'll find that champions that have... I'm going to duck out to the side and try and snipe Lucian. Okay, rip. Normally you'll find... You'll find the champions that only have a Q and E ability, no like W and stuff, will have higher mana costs to kind of balance it out a bit. Just in general, I guess. But yeah, let's see what we can do. My auto is really hurt on Varus, and you have a pretty high range as well, so you can tend to just auto for free. But I'm gonna play. It's kind of like playing like a Caitlyn, I guess, in a way. Yeah, I thought Kenna might win that, especially with Ignite as well. I can probably punish this Lucian pretty hard. We're gonna have to actually fight for that. Jarvan's also around. I have no mobility, so well, I don't even know he's around, but he's in the game, right? So he could just like sneak up and kill us, I guess. I don't really want to give them anything. This is why I've stopped pushing, by the way, as well, so we can zone the Lucian. This would be... No, I can see Jarvan mid, so we can go way more aggressive. Like, I want to be more pushed up. Even if Thresh actually goes for us here, we can easily... Yeah, even if Thresh goes, we can easily kill them, so I'm not too fussed about that. I really want to stop him recalling, but we'll just let him recall now and push. Even if I don't pick up this, yes, not actually too fast. Just want to get this in, really. I'm actually going to base, I think. So I'm going to have my tier, and I've got enough for 1 longsword, I believe, as well. That's really impressive, actually. So, yeah, I think I have my tier and 1 longsword. Now, actually good because... Oh, look at that. Right on the money. Right on the money. Unlucky. So... Yeah, no, it's actually kind of like hard for mana-based champions who are building the tier to really keep momentum in the lane phase. One of the things you want to do all the time, one of the things I'll try and do all the time, is whenever I play Ezreal or Varus, for example, I play quite aggressive early. You actually notice on Ezreal I play quite out front, like in the first early levels, because if I make them base first, I tend to be able to get a tier plus something else, and they're not going to really have much more than me. So right now, for example, he's got 2 longswords, so he actually has more AD than me. But I have my tier and 1 of them. So like if I had based on an equal amount of gold, I would have just had my tier and no longsword. And that would have really sucked for me. Like, wow, that was a lot of damage. That would have really sucked for me because he would have had like 2 longsword advantage over me, right? It's something I just try and do all the time. Doesn't always work necessarily, but it's something I aim for, I guess. I love playing with Sona, man. Pretty sure in 619 Sona is going to be like the top support. Soraka's getting pretty boned, so I reckon Sona's going to come back up again. Really be good. This Kennen has got a massive lead on Riven, though. That's one of the things I'm kind of worried about this game, is like, Kennen is a very strong champ right now. I think he's actually like one of the stronger, like on the stronger spectrum. I mean, Riven I think is the strongest champ in the game at the moment, like, or top lane at least. But Riven's not too far behind, that's for sure. Okay, so I reckon he probably based to transform these into a Warhammer, maybe? I don't know. I don't really know why he would have like buggered off that hard. Yeah, you can't get this, yes, mate. I'm keeping it outside the tower like this so that we can try and freeze on them for as long as possible, but it's not really going to help too much if let's keep going for now. I think I can probably still do this. That was a bit lucky because I wasn't really too sure, but I thought I could still do it. I mean, I haven't played enough Varus to really know. Okay, nice. That's pretty much game. I don't really know, you know, if yeah, I don't really know if I actually had enough damage or not. But I was just like, I think I do. So I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do it. Like, I was getting the blight stacks. That was what I was banking on, the blight stack damage. It's really hard to calculate blight stacks because it's percentage health. And, like, yes, it has, like, a little bit of a base, but it's, like, 2% of their max health per stack, right? Like, working out their max health and how much that's going to do is insanely difficult. And that's really not ever going to happen properly. So, yeah, I don't know. That's probably not going to, like... I'm not going to ever bank on that, really. Damn, I'm like really just a little bit of gold too short. I'm like 50 gold too short. Do I really wait for 50 gold though? I could sell a pot and then wait. I'm gonna wait for 30 gold. So the reason I'm waiting for this, I'm actually gonna miss so much gold. This is really bad. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Let's have a little chat while I just, you know, go and... yeah, like the reason I'm gonna wait is because this is such a... I don't know... This is such a big power spike for me to get early into the game. I can stack this, and when I transforms, it's so good. Like, it's insanely good. I don't boost. But yeah, so it's really strong, but it does kind of suck. Actually, he's not pushed this in. He's made a mistake, and he didn't push this as hard as... Okay, just I said that. Maybe he's ghosting me. Maybe he can hear me. Maybe he's sitting, like, next door, and he can actually hear me through the wall or something. But yeah, as soon as I said he wasn't pushing, he actually started to push, so that sucked. But yeah, like he should have pushed that earlier because honestly, like he could have made me miss those more of those. I got the experience for that as well. But yeah, getting this now just means like Varus stacking tier is really hard. It's one of the sucky things about Varus as a champion. Oh man, that's not good. But Akastian's getting really fed and I'm getting really fed, so it's not too bad. It's one of the crappy things about Varus is you don't stack it very fast. Once you get this transformed, you really do start to stack it quite fast. So it's one of the things that I wanted to try and do, get an early one of these. So because I had the chance to do it, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna wait and take it. Normally, by the way, you would never do that because someone's gonna push and you'll lose so much like farm and stuff. It's never really worth it. But yeah, for this one like case, because he wasn't pushing and because I'm so far ahead, it doesn't really matter. Now I just have to be very careful because I don't have like heal or anything at the moment. I don't have my flash. I don't have like any way of getting out. Oh, that stung. That was like a good 30% of his health just disappeared right there. It does more damage, I believe, if it doesn't hit a minion first. So I did snipe it from the side. That's like a max damage arrow right there. Let me just check. Yeah, reduce damage for per like champ that it hits. So, or per target that it hits, sorry. So it does do less if you hit minions first, but that was a real corker over arrow. I'm gonna try and mad life him. Ah, I got him. Oh man. I just tried to aim it where I thought he was going to dash. Oh man, River main tilted, what a surprise, right? One of the problems though is I can't really go near when my Deathfire touches on because the tower's going to trigger, I think. He had to base, so there's no way. He had to base. Still him as well. Damn, dude. Okay, so we're stacking our tier. Almost 200 out of 750. It's still very slow. It's still very slow. And this is with it transformed as well. Imagine how low it would be if I just had a tier. So, yeah. It doesn't, like... It's not a miracle fix, but it's definitely a lot better, I think. This is why, by the way, you never stand in between those because it's impossible to dodge the arrow. You stand in between there, just never do it against a skill shot. It's really ridiculous. Does so much damage. I want to fight though, so... Dude, he really messed that up. Probably botting's coming in as well. Damn, man. Oh, juked it with a flash. Juked it with a flash, okay. Oh, Kennan's here? Bollocks, I'm blind. I'm so blind. I mean, I think that sun roll should have come out a bit earlier, but like, I'm so blind there. I knew... If I'd have known that, I definitely would not have done that. That was so dumb. Damn, that's 2 kills to the Kennen. I don't know how he died though, really, unless Kennen flash or something. But like, oh, that's not good. That's not particularly good. Damn. Yeah, okay. So apart from that, not too bad, I guess. We're still pretty strong. And we're still doing well. It's a shame I haven't got more kills, if I'm honest, because like I'm 20 CS ahead of this guy. Oh, he's got the idea. He's pushing now. He's not pushing very hard. I just don't have any mana. I'm still very far ahead of this guy, but I'm not as far ahead as I should be. I don't think really, because I'm not getting any kills and stuff. Yeah, I actually prefer, like, I would have preferred if Sona had gone some AP so that we could like dominate this lane. Because even though it sounds really weird, like, I think we're so far ahead and she's so fed, she could just build AP now and it would be good. I don't know why he's trying to do that. I think if he hooked me, I could probably kill him. I'm really fed. Like, I'm really fed. And Lucian's not here either, so I just have to be careful that, like, Jarvan isn't here or something. This is why I'm being kind of, like, careful, because he could just be being really dumb, but he could also just be, like, baiting me and being quite smart, so... The good old dumb, am I dumb question, the bait. It's really hard to tell what the answer is to that bait as well. Key Thresh. He's trying to hold it outside for the... Oh yeah, I assumed there was something like this, because... I'm just running out of thingy. There's no way they can like win this, so... Okay, we're gonna mob this up anyway, so it's fine. I'm just gonna flash here. Nice, okay, there we go, perfect. So let's pick up the... I just wanted to flash for the one more... I needed Blight to kill him, even if my Q hit. So I needed to refresh it by flashing forward and auto him once. If I didn't do that, then the Blight stack would have timed out. And I wouldn't have been able to kill him even if I'd hit the Q. I think anyway, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is going pretty well so far, so... It's kind of what you want to do on Varus, just like dominate the lane phase. Varus is a really, really, really good lane champion. He does so much damage early into the game. And it's pretty insane. Let's just actually, before I do that, I'm going to put my pink down. Because I don't want to base... I don't actually want to sell anything. I want to base and I want to get my Caulfield's Warhammer, part of the Ghost Blade. So I don't actually want to go back and like... I'm not going to have any inventory space, right? I'm not actually upgrading anything right now. I have to be really careful of the cannon here. Cannon could just turn around with his ult and do this, yeah, and kill him. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of obvious, to be fair. Yeah. Riven's like obviously still trying because she made that good roam bot lane, which is good. This is all you can really ask for when someone's like losing the lane and tilted, as long as they try, right? That's all you can really ask for. Nice. Okay, well, Caston is really fed. Holy moly. Guess that Dark Seal was a good purchase after all. I thought he was being really cocky, but no, he was actually like... He knew what he was doing, apparently. Which is kind of crazy. So I'm actually going to max my W second, I think, now. I'm going to swap. My E doesn't really do much base anyway. It's not like a massive deal. And I'd rather have the stacks there to kill people, I guess, if I ever get in range from my autos. I don't think it matters too much either way. I genuinely think I could just max like alternate. I could alternate my Q and E, W, and it would be fine. So yeah, I don't think it really matters at all, but... And I don't want to push anymore just because I don't know where Jarvan is. I don't know where, like... Okay, he's top lane, actually. We should really... I guess we could just push with... We could get the mid tower, maybe. It's quite low anyway, and I feel like we should just keep snowballing now. The more we can snowball, the better this is going to be, and the easier this will be as well. That was a lot of damage. I really just want to take towers. Like, I don't think... That's a lot of damage there. Holy moly, though. That was pretty silly, I guess. Oh no, he's not dead yet. Do you have right eyes already? Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh. I mean, he's saying why is everyone mid, but he knew everyone was mid, so that was just silly. But never mind, never mind, never mind. Okay, so let's get this. Let's get my CDR boots. That'll be nice. Yeah, so they're gonna get mid tower, I guess. This guy is so on tilt, like he's just complete and utter muppet at this point. He's really not playing very well. Okay, oh, please don't die. Rylai's kite is really irritating, I think, but like we should be able to counter mid turret now. As long as we counter mid turret, we actually didn't lose anything for that, to be honest. We lost like a bit of pressure, we lost some gold obviously, and they got some gold, so it's not a good thing, but like it's not a terrible thing either. It could be a lot worse, you know. So that's the good side of this. Lucian still isn't base either, so we pick up a tower for free, and we're gonna get this. Riven probably picks up him as well, and we get the blue buff. I'm just gonna come here because I assume he's gonna try and come up the river. Nope, he's just gonna try and juke. Oh yeah, that was really nice. Nice, okay, so we're gonna try and take this blue from Cass. There is someone there, I know there's someone there. Oh, there's a few people here, okay. Oh my god, Cass just went in. I do have heal, but like... Oh my god, I thought he was gonna... If he was gonna use that, I assumed he was gonna use that at the start, you know? Okay, so we're controlling the game pretty well now, I think, at least. Don't think he can really get me, if I'm honest, without I have Sona around and stuff as well. He's getting pretty low now. And if he uses that to kite me, then he can't use it to engage on me either, which is like, I'm actually kind of fine with that. Okay, so he's joking down every single time. Next time what I'm going to do is try and aim it down from him. Just aiming this down everyone so I can try... Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't have done that. I shorted my Q as well. I didn't want to use heal, but then I was like, okay, maybe I should. So I ended up like using it too late, so I was just in two minds about it. I didn't really want to use it. If I should have just stuck to my guns and not used it, to be honest. Okay, let's see if we can get this now. Nice. I have my ult and everything, so we shouldn't be too afraid of this, but don't want to go too aggressive either, really. I think I might clip the cannon there. Yeah, a little bit, not much there. Okay, so we're getting loads of pressure out of this anyway. I'm just trying to poke people, honestly. I'm just playing this minigame of how many skill shots can I hit, basically. It does a lot of damage if it doesn't hit anyone else first, which is nice. We're going to get Dustblade next, I think, as well. Then round out probably into like a Last Whisper or something. I kind of want like a Mercurial or maybe a Moor. I don't think Moor is enough to save me, though, really. I don't think he likes me stealing his CS, but I mean, he's 190 and he's really fed, so... I don't know why people always disrespect that, to be honest. They always disrespect the fact that I can do that. Like, just a Varus ult straight to the face, right? If you're in range of that, you're gonna die. I don't know. That's my opinion anyway. See, this stuff is like, there's nothing you can really do for this. If I'm accurate with these, it's really hard to like dodge. I hit someone else there, I just had the sound, but I don't know how much health they're on or anything. This is kind of like why I love Varus. So you get ahead, you group up, and you just poke, and eventually you kill someone. Like, it's amazing. This guy should probably die, I think. He's so low. Nah, he knows we're here. they all know we're here. So I don't know if we really want to do this, but like Riven's pushing bot, so if we can just hold them here and not actually do anything just yet, just hold them here, should be okay. Okay, well yeah, there's the whole not do anything just yet. Okay, 1 for 1 there. And we've got the other lanes pushing right now, so that's actually not too bad. Oh my god, okay. Holy fuck. That's a lot of damage, man. That's a lot of damage. Nice. He can just jump out as well, I think. Okay, or he can do that, I guess. Fair enough. Jeez, that guy's crazy. Yeah, so Mercurial would be good here against that guy, but like I could just not get near him, right? I could just go completely nowhere near that guy and I wouldn't have to deal with that again. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to go for that option. Never go near the cannon. It's a sad that I flashed, because basically what I was doing was I was spamming my F key. What you don't want to do, or my D key, it's what you don't ever want to do. Just spam your key to try and flash as soon as you're out of crowd control. Because like by the time, well, I was trying to flash his Q actually. Like he hadn't hit me with the Q yet. His ultimate damage wasn't enough to kill me. I was trying to flash over the wall to dodge the Q. The Q killed me. That was what the damage like at the end was, the big burst. But yeah, you should never do it really, because it's never like, it's never worth. It never works out well. Just like wait until you're not crowd controlled and then use it, I guess.
I'm on borrowed time.
Nice. Oh, we get the blue buff as well, which would be nice. And we have an open inhib as well, so let's hope we can just do that. I really want to try an auto-attack based Varus build at some point. Like I want to try and like get a like a Shiv and Infinity Adjustment Reaver, that kind of style, but I'm not sure how good it's actually gonna be. Like okay, it'll be decent, but like it's not, I don't know. This is really good. This build is seriously good with Varus. So I already know that, so like kinda, you know, I wanna play it, but okay, this guy's gonna rage at me. Dude, you have 60 more farm. Sona, dude, I'm Varus. What? Oh, okay, Kha'Zix. I thought that was a thing you're talking. I don't know what we're really trying to do here. We're just, well, basically, I do know what we're trying to do. Like, they're just threatening mid, and then hopefully we get this tower when they've threatened and like left it. But still, I don't know. It's super weird. Like we should really just group and see what we can do. We're stronger as 5, right? So we might as well group. I feel like these guys are gonna push it until it's actually gonna die. So I'm gonna group mid now. I almost one-shot that. Made 2 people flash away. I don't want to face him. There we go. Nice. I was trying like desperately to turn around, and yeah, it was really hard to do it because there was a wall right behind me. So I was just like clicking on my backside, basically, just clicking my ass, and hopefully it was turning me around. His flash is still 5 minutes, so it's still the same cooldown as mine. So when my flash is back up, his will be up as well. Solution is so bad at dodging. Oopsie daisy. Oh, my thing is transformed. That's nice. I'm just gonna push bot lane. They're pushing top, so this Riven is mad. Okay, here we go. So we've got loads of gold. We should just like, the thing is, I don't really know like the best way of ending this game because we have a really weird team comp and stuff. But like, I think this whole split pushing thing is working for us right now. So yeah, if I could hit my stuff, that would have been fine. If I'd had my ult as well, I could lock him in place and hit with a guaranteed Q. That would also work. I should have just flashed or something there, to be honest. I played that really badly. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought my ult was gonna cancel his. I don't know why, because it's just a snare, it's not a stun or anything like that. Damn, dude. Holy moly. Yeah, I kind of thought it was going to cancel. I'm not going to lie. I actually genuinely thought it was going to cancel. Thinking about it now, I don't know why I thought that, because I don't think that's like realistically how it works or anything, but I genuinely thought it was going to cancel that, so I didn't need to flash or heal or anything. And then when it didn't cancel, I was like, really? But that's a good thing to know, though. If I play more VARUS, like, obviously I'd know that for sure anyway, and now I do know that, so I'm not likely to make that same mistake again. Well, I'm not going to make that same mistake again. But yeah, I could have flashed it, I could have healed it. I could have done anything there, if I'm honest, but I'm just bad, so I didn't bother. Let's go and try and save the... Sorry, no, but that's both flashes there, I don't know about that. Well, at least that's why I didn't flash, so I could do that, right? I don't know why I came down to help this guy, because he's dead anyway. I should have gone for the Lucian on the top, or gone to, like, get the inhib or something. I mean, we're just treating this game like a clown fiesta. This is really how you don't want to end a game. Wow, that guy does, like, take no damage. What the hell? Okay, VARUS is coming for me. Sorry, not VARUS. Kennen. Yeah, we really need to just group and like end the game, I think. This is really not like how you should really play, to be honest. It's turning into a really scrappy game, so... Yeah, I think ideally we should just group and end. Well, actually, we're pushing gold into them the entire time, so their CS numbers are probably getting much, much higher now. They just warded Baron. It's strange, because I don't even think they could contest Baron if they wanted to. I mean, they could try, I guess, but I don't feel like they'd probably be that successful in it. So, yeah, I don't know. We should really... Oh, man. Just, like, group and end. Just group. We should just group, take the inhibs, and end the game. That's literally what we should do. I'm going to try and take a bit more control now, because I think we're, like, messing about too much. I'm not in any, like, kind of fear that we're going to lose, though. Oh, my God. Okay, maybe I should be. Not in really any kind of... I don't want to get too close, by the way, to the cannon. I'm just gonna run from this for now, but I'll turn around. When I know it's just me and him, I'll turn around, it's fine. The others are winning the game, so that's fine. I mean, VARUS is really strong though. You're seeing the kind of damage I'm able to output. And from so far away as well. Like, well, I can output the damage like the Lucian when he dived into me, right? I can still do that combined, because I can just short my abilities like this. I can just fire them off. That, by the way, doesn't do much ability damage, but it does proc my blight stack. So when I have 3 stacks, that's what I'm using that for. Yeah, so he does a lot of damage, just like for anything, really. Like whether you're going to be auto-attacking or you're using your spells, if you want to poke. But yeah, that was a pretty crazy game. I don't know. I was really strange because I don't know. I thought we were like kind of struggling to end a little bit to start with, but this Caston just popped off. He popped off so hard. We won bot lane as well, which helped, but like he really did. Funny though, because I'm poke, because I'm like a poke champion, so it looks better than it actually is because I'm literally just poking all the time, and Caston just is one-shotting people, so he definitely does more damage than me. But it's kind of interesting to see actually how much we managed to do. This is how much impact you're having on someone like a VARUS when you're poking all the time. So when people, next person who tells you VARUS sucks, you can tell him to do one, because he definitely does not suck. He's not meta, and I think, you know, lack of mobility really does hurt him, and if he doesn't get ahead early, he's not that effective because poke champions just aren't. But if you do get ahead early, you can definitely do a lot. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's going to wrap it up for today, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode.